Okay, so you want to know more about Wednesday Addams?
Let's dive in.
We're going deep today, like all the way back to the beginning. Wednesday's been around for a while, right?
Oh, yeah. You might be surprised to hear she first showed up back in the 1930s.
No way. That early. I had no idea.
It's true. Charles Addams created her.
The Addams Family guy.
That's him. Started as a comic strip.
Huh. So what was going on back then? Like, why did people connect with this kind of dark character?
Well, it was a different time, right? Like the 1930s, everyone was all about traditional families, happy-go-lucky stuff.
Right.
But Addams, he was different. His cartoons, they had this dark humor. They were making fun of society a little bit, poking at those norms everyone was supposed to follow. Kind of subversive.
So Wednesday was like this creepy little shadow in a world of sunshine and rainbows.
Exactly. Even her name. It comes from that nursery rhyme,
Right.
Wednesday's child is full of woe.
Whoa, that's like perfect for her.
Right. Addams, he knew what he was doing. He was weaving that darkness right into the humor from the very beginning.
I love that. But she hasn't always been exactly the same, right?
Right.
Like, how has she changed over time?
Yeah, good point. Wednesday's evolved, for sure.
Okay, so, like, how so?
Yeah.
What are some examples?
Well, take the 1960s TV show. Remember that one?
Right.
They made Wednesday a bit sweeter, more whimsical.
Really? Interesting. Why do you think that was?
It was a crazy time back then. Maybe people wanted something a little lighter, a little escapism.
I could see that. Makes sense.
But then you've got Christina Ricci in the 90s movies.
Oh, yeah.
She brought back that sarcastic bite, that love for the creepy stuff. Totally different vibe.
It's fascinating. It's almost like Wednesday's changing, along with how society sees women and girls.
Absolutely. Like in the 60s, you had the start of second wave feminism, women challenging all those old roles.
And then by the 90s, things were really shifting.
Right. So maybe Wednesday getting more assertive, more intelligent on screen.
Yeah.
It reflected all that. Like women were finding their power in the real world, and so is Wednesday.
Makes sense.
Speaking of change, let's talk about that new Netflix show.
Wednesday. Yes.
Ah.
So good. I love how they took her to Nevermore Academy. It's like a high school for outcasts.
It's brilliant. The show captures those classic teen struggles, figuring yourself out, family drama, trying to fit in, but with Wednesday's unique perspective.
Exactly. Because who hasn't felt like an outcast at some point?
Totally.
Okay.
And let's be real, you can't talk about this show without mentioning Jenna Ortega.
She's amazing. What do you think about her performance?
Oh, she just nails it. That deadpan delivery. The stare. Unforgettable.
So true. I feel like it's not just an imitation. She makes it her own. I mean, I remember her from those Disney shows years ago. Talk about range.
I know, right? It's awesome seeing her evolve.
Totally. And I think she captures this intelligence, this determination in Wednesday that just resonates with a whole new generation.
Right. And she started acting so young, too. I bet that connection's even stronger for younger viewers. It's like Adam's original idea, but now it's got this modern edge.
It's amazing. It makes you realize, after almost a century, Wednesday's still got it. She's like this icon of, I don't know, like weirdness, independence.
Totally. It's wild to think about why she's so compelling even now. Is it the dark humor, that outsider vibe?
Yeah.
Her fierce intelligence?
What resonates with you?
Honestly, I think that's the beauty of Wednesday Addams. She's a mirror, We each see something different in her. That's why she's lasted so long.
I love that.
So yeah, if you're really interested in Wednesday, go explore, check out the old comics, see all the different versions of her across the years.
I bet you'll find something new to love each time.
Exactly. And maybe, just maybe, you'll discover something new about yourself along the way, too.
Thanks for taking this deep dive with us today.
And thanks for listening.